Today, I'm going to share with you a short sequence for any kind of tension in your head and your neck and into your shoulders. This short sequence hopefully will be about 15-20 minutes, and it'll bring you a combination of some stretching but also some active releasing. A big trick in getting the most out of our release in our body is to find some active movements along with some passive movements so they can combine together to get you the most release. So we'll just start in a comfortable seat. You can even do this on just a rug if you don't have a mat, and you don't really need any other props other than just yourself. So finding a cross-legged position and then just allowing the hands to rest on the knees. Take a moment to just locate a nice long neutral spine. So as the tailbone lengthens down, the crown starts to extend up. Take an inhale here, and then as you exhale, just let your chin drop down towards your chest. So we'll just hold this one for a couple moments and just really work on lengthening the back of the neck and allowing the weight of the head to be what creates that space. So instead of really, drawing down, just let the weight create that space on its own, like gravity help you. And see if you can breathe in such a way that you can start to create some movement and space along the base of the skull, into the back of the neck, and into the tops of the shoulders. Yeah, and then when you're ready, slowly start to take your left ear towards your left shoulder. And as you hold here, you'll notice that your shoulders are going to start to want to hike up. So just let the shoulders relax down towards the spine and allow the head to get nice and heavy. And then we'll take this left hand and just rest it on the outer edge of the right side of the skull. And we're not drawing down, we're just letting the weight of the hand create a little bit more of a stretch into the right side of the neck. And then slowly start to extend out through your right arm. And you can experiment with turning your palm up to the sky, maybe turning it down or behind you or back up, and just kind of moving through some different rotations and the wrist into the arm, and that will give you some different sensation rolling up the neck. So you may even find one that feels really good. And then stay here with your right arm long and the left shoulder. Release your left hand back down towards your thigh, and then take a little forward and back rock of the head. Find an inhale, and then as you exhale, chin drops back to the chest, right hand rests on right thigh, and then again, just relaxing through center. Maybe taking a moment to notice how, there's a little bit more space, a little bit more of a sense of release on the right side. Take a breath in, take a breath out, and slowly roll right ear to right shoulder. And as soon as you find this movement, you'll notice, right, the shoulders will start to want to hike back up. So just relax them back and down. Allowing weight to be that guide, allowing gravity to help you. And then slowly taking your right hand to the left side of the skull. And again, we're not pulling down here. We're just letting weight assist us in the release. Keeping that breath nice and long, extend through your left arm. And then just rolling through some different range of motion movements and the left hand all the way up into the left arm. And just noticing, maybe the front side of the neck, shoulders tighter than the back side, holding whichever one feels really good to you. And then perhaps just choosing one position that feels like it's getting a nice stretch that you need, releasing your right hand back down towards your right thigh and just taking a little nod forward and back through the head. Good. Find a nice big breath in here. Exhale, release the chin back down towards the chest. And again, just settling in, notice the length, not only now on the back side of the neck, but also into the right and the left side. Take a big breath in and a deep breath out. On your inhale, slowly lift the head to neutral, reach your arms into the sky, and then interlace your fingers along the base of the skull. Widen out through your elbows, and then just take the heels of your hands, press them into the sides of your skull, and then find a gentle lift up. So you can almost perform some of your own traction on your neck. And as you draw up through the hands, can you relax your shoulders down and back so the entire neck is nice and long? Find a breath in here. And then as you exhale, relax your arms by your sides. Take a couple of shoulder rolls. Reverse the circle. Maybe a little alternating, just to lubricate into those joints. Very nice. And then let's find our way to tabletop position. I just want to do a few rounds of cat-cow. A lot of times the mid-back can help to create some tension in the neck and the shoulders. So just releasing out through that for a moment. Inhale, drop the belly, draw the heart through. Exhale, round and release. Press into your hands to make space at the back of the heart. And just take a few more rounds like that. Inhale, drop in the belly, draw shoulder blades along the spine. Exhale, round, press into the earth to create space on the back body. Good. One more like that. And exhale. Very nice. From here, find a neutral spine, and we're going to drop down onto our forearms for our active release today for our shoulders. And as you drop down to our forearms, we're going to prepare for dolphin pose. You're going to take your hands and grab for opposite elbows, and that can make sure you have the right distance between them. Interlace your fingers for more of a strong base. Curl your toes, press down into your forearms to lift the hips into the sky. So we're not going to hold this for too long, but this will create a nice heat in the shoulders so that when we find our neck stretches, we can get more of a release. So as we hang in this posture, our head is just hanging, right? The crown is hovering over the earth. Press down into your forearms to really lift the crown away from the floor. But keep the head nice and relaxed, right? Relax into the base of the skull, soften into the jaw, soften the space in between the eyes. And as you continue to press down into your forearms, feel the shoulders kicking on, this nice gentle heat that you're cultivating. If you want a little more, you can walk your toes in a little bit closer. A gentle drawing in the belly supports into the low back to keep the hips nice and high. Find a big breath in here and open the mouth, exhale. Good, 2 more like that, really big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. 1 more time, really big inhale. And exhale, release the knees down. Slowly slide back, hips to heels, child's pose. Maybe a little sway side to side can feel really good. Take a breath. Good, and then we'll rise up, tabletop, come back to your all fours for a thread the needle. Take your left arm under your right shoulder as you release down onto the left side. Lots of options here depending on what you're looking for. If you want a little bit more of an inner arm side lengthener stretch, walk your right arm nice and long to the top of the mat. If you want a little bit more into the chest, into the shoulders, reach your right arm up. The hand can rest on the sacrum or outer edge of the left hip. And then just scoop that right shoulder up into the sky. If there's any tension at the neck, just take a little tuck of the chin to the chest. Find a big breath in here. Exhale. Good. Inhale, lift the right arm back into the sky. If it isn't already, plant the palms. Rise back up, tabletop, and then we'll switch sides. Right arm threads underneath of left shoulder. Release down to the right side. And then just mimic whatever you did on the other side. Maybe walk the left arm long. Perhaps reach the left arm into the sky. Hand can rest on sacrum or outer edge of the right hip. Perhaps a little baby tuck of the chin to the chest to relax into the back of the neck. Left shoulder curls up to really open through the chest. Big breath in. And a deep breath out. Good. Reach that left arm back into the sky. Plant the palms. Inhale, lift the chest. Come back to your tabletop. And then one more pose we'll do, Anahata Asana. This is a nice heart opener. So keeping your hips over your knees, walk your hands forward. and then just relax the chest down to the earth. So a little baby back bend here, allow the heart to melt down. If you want a little bit more, bend your elbows, hands meet in prayer, thumbs rest at the nape of the neck. Close your eyes, find your breath. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale, slow release. Gently slide back, child's pose. And this time, float the arms by your sides. Let the forehead get heavy. Soften into the chest, shoulders, neck, jaw. Good. Big cleansing breath in through the nose. And like you're fogging up a mirror, open the mouth, slow exhale. Good. Inhale, slowly rise up. Thank you all so much. I hope that gave you a little bit of release. And keep an eye out for some more videos coming your way. Namaste.